What's up, guys? In this video I thought that we would take a few minutes to do a tabletop review of a Glock 19 Gen 5. Now, I know that a lot of you folks out there are probably asking the question, why in the world in this day and age would we want to do a tabletop review of a Glock 19? The reality is, folks, there's still a lot of people out there that are not as familiar with firearms as what a lot of us are. If you are someone that is new to firearms, let me know down in the comments below. The reason that I wanted to pull this gun out and talk about it is for the simple fact that this gun is one of the most popular concealed carry firearms on the market. Now, I do know that there are new guns coming out all the time. Times are changing, that every day that there is something new hitting the market, and people are screaming about how the Glock is old, it's archaic. But the fact is, guys, Glock is not going anywhere. People that like Glock, they're going to carry Glock. They're not going to give up their Glocks. And this, of course, is the Glock 19 Gen 5. You can see some of the differences between this gun and what you may see on the Gen 4s. Of course, there is a bevel on the front of the slide. There is a little bit of a flare down where the magazine is. Now, I want you to notice something on my particular Gen 5. I have this cutout on the handle. This is one of the earlier model Gen 5s. I think that's something that they actually did away with on some of the later models, but mine still has that. And what that is intended to be for is, in the event that you have a malfunction with your firearm, you can use that cutout to get just a little bit better grip in order to strip that magazine out of the firearm. Now, of course, the magazines that you actually get 3 of these, and the magazines do have a high Vis Follower in them. Currently, I still have the cheap sights on this gun, the Glock sights. These are eventually going to go away, and I will probably put something more traditional on this gun, sort of like what I have on my other Glock 19, which you guys know, if you've been a follower of my channel for a while, that I regularly carry a Glock 19 Gen 4. And of course, I have better sights on it. I have the XS Big Dots on it, and I may be adding a set to this. I do have this gun running the medium beaver tail on this, and the reason for that is when I grip the gun for draw, I am able to make sure that I have a high grip on that firearm without going up so high to where I actually interfere with the function of the slide. That's something that I prefer on my guns, even though I've not really had a lot of problems doing that or with that. But having that little extra beaver tail there does help me to get a better grip a little faster when I go to draw. These, for me, are firearms for self-defense, not just range toys. Again, this is just, one of the reasons why I do want to replace these sights. I don't really want to leave these sights on this gun. And the gun itself, of course, it's a Glock. There are countless videos out there of people reviewing Glocks. One of the things that happens very often that I cannot stand is someone will buy a Glock, change virtually every part in it, and put aftermarket parts, and then complain about how it does not function properly. A Glock out of the box is one of the most reliable firearms on the market. There's a lot of folks out there that buy these guns and then they turn around, trade them back in, find something they like better. First-time gun owners, you will hear a lot of folks recommend a Glock. And a Glock is a good gun, okay? But the key is you need to train with it, just like any firearm that you're going to use for self-defense. The more you train with it, the better and more proficient you will be with that firearm. This gun, of course, being the Glock Gen 5, does have the slide lock on both sides to where you can release it from either side if you're going to use that. Although I recommend using the slingshot method. That way it's consistent among all firearms, especially under stress. It can be very difficult to hit that small release right there. I know that you can change those out. You can get the extended slide stops releases and things like that. But you know, me, I still prefer just using the slingshot method. It works fine. The trigger on these, it does have that newer enhanced trigger. And as you guys know, Glock triggers are Glock triggers. I mean, they have their own unique feel. Of course, you do have the dongle there that is intended to be part of the safety mechanism for Glock. You have the sponginess till you hit the wall, and it is about right there where it breaks. And of course, the reset is about right there. The gun is one that is, again, I cannot say enough about it, positive. You know, it's controversial to some people that there's a reason that so many military, so many law enforcement carry a Glock, and you know, it's not just financial. These things run, they go bang. That's the main thing about a firearm. When you need it, you want it to go bang when you press that trigger. But guys, this is just a quick video that I wanted to do, and wanted to do you just a little bit of a tabletop review. You guys seem to like these videos pretty well, so I thought that I would just do another one for you. But guys, let me know your thoughts about the Glock 19, about Glock in general, down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Also guys, be sure to check out the rest of the videos on my channel. Be sure to subscribe if you are new here. Thanks for watching. Visit my website at boomsticktactical.com, and we will see you next time.